Hello, this is Geometry Topic 5-2 on area and volume of cones. So last time we did cylinders, today we're doing cones. They're mostly similar with a slight difference. This is the lateral face of a cone, and this is the radius. Okay. This right here is the height of the cone. This again is our radius. This is pointing to the center of the base, and this is the vertex. So it's important to know that your height goes from the center of the base to the vertex. This lateral face, this particular side right here is actually called the slant height. Alright, the slant height is important. We need to know our slant height. Now for a lateral area, it equals 1/2 of the slant height times 2 pi r. A cleaner way to write this would be that it is pi r l. Now our total area would be the lateral plus the area of just one base because we only have one. So that means that we're talking about pi r l plus pi r squared. And now our volume would be 1/3 of the area of the base times the height. So the volume equals 1/3 pi r squared h. So here we're going to need both the slant height and the regular height. Let's go ahead and tackle example number 1. So we need to know our radius, our height, our slant height, and the area of our base, which, since I've run out of room, I'm just going to drop it to about here. Well, my radius they gave us, that is 15. They did not give us the height, but they gave us a slant height of 25. So I'm going to draw a height triangle. Well, this is 15, this is 25, and this is x. We want to find out what x is, so we're going to use Pythagorean theorem. They gave us c. We're going to subtract 15 squared from both sides. So 25 squared minus 15 squared gives us 400. So x squared equals 400, which means that x equals 20, that being our height. Now the area of our base, that is pi times 15 squared. And so 15 squared is 225 pi. Alright, so let's take a look. We want pi times r times l. So my radius is 15. My slant height is 25 pi. So 15 times 25 gives us 375 pi. Our total area would be that 375 pi plus 225 pi gives us 600 pi. And our volume is 1/3 of 225 pi times our slant height of 25. So 225 times 25 divided by 3 equals 1,875 pi. Now I know these seem like massive numbers. It's because they've given us some pretty large numbers for our radius and slant height. Let's go ahead and take a look at example number 2. We need R, H, L, and B. Well, they did not give us our radius. They gave us a height of 45 and a slant height of 51. So we just go ahead and use Pythagorean theorem. R squared plus 45 squared equals 51 squared. If we subtract 45 squared from both sides, we get that R squared equals 576. And if we take the square root of 576, we get 24. So my radius is 24. Which means the area of my base would be 24 squared pi, which we already know that is 576. Now lateral area, that is pi RL. So my radius of 24 times my slant height of 51 times pi. So 24 times 51 gives us 1224 pi. Our total, we're going to take that and add the 576 pi. Gives us 1800 pi. And for our volume, we need 1/3 of 576 times 51, and we can't forget the pi. So 576 times 51 divided by 3 gives us 9792 pi. And so that is example number 2. Last example, example number 3. We've got a volume of a cone being 12 pi. And the radius is 3. We want to find height, slant height, lateral area, and total area. Now it seems like they're asking for a whole lot when they've given us very little. But let's go ahead and break it down. The volume equals area of the base times the height, which is pi r squared h. Well, we know so far that 12 pi equals 9 pi h, because 3 squared is 9. So we divide both sides by 9 pi, and 12 over 9 is 4/3. So 4/3 is my height. So now I know my height is 4/3. I know my radius is 3. And we need to find our slant height. Well, 4/3 squared plus 3 squared equals our slant height squared. So 4 over 3 squared plus 3 squared gives us 97/9. We take the square root of our answer. We get a really goofy number. So we're just going to say that our slant height is the square root of 97 over 9. Oh, hold on. Here's why I am being all thrown off. I apologize. I used the volume of a cylinder instead of the volume of a cone. You may want to pause so you can erase the work. I just don't feel like re-recording this at this time. It is 1/3 base times height. So I need 1/3 pi r squared. So that means that 12 pi equals 1/3 of 9 pi h. And 1/3 of 9 is 3 pi. So 12 pi equals 3 pi h. Divide both sides by 3 pi. And we get that 4 equals h. This is 4 and 3. So 4 squared plus 3 squared equals our slant height squared. So 25 equals our slant height squared, so our slant height is 5. So we know our height to be 4, our slant height to be 5. Our lateral area is pi r l. So that would be 3 times 5, which is 15 pi. And our total area would be the 15 pi plus the area of our base, which is just pi r squared, which we've said is 9 pi. So 15 pi plus 9 pi, 15 plus 9 equals 24 pi. Do not forget that when you're working it backwards, your formula for volume is 1/3 base times height. It's very easy to get it confused with a cylinder, however this is a cone. Good luck on your assignment and have a good day.